Hi everybody, it's me, White Feather, back at ya, doing some research. So I'm doing research on climate and the carbon cycle. So yes, still on the phytoplankton. I'm finding out through the photosynthesis, phytoplank, sorry, phytoplankton consume carbon dioxide on a scale equivalent to forest and other large plants. Some of the carbons is carried to a deep ocean when phytoplankton die, and some is transferred to different layers of the ocean as phytoplankton are eaten by other creatures, which themselves reproduce, generate waste, and die. So what I'm reading is how the phytoplankton pretty much makes the cycle of its life and the life that it produces and whatnot. So trying to learn a little bit about that and the study of the phytoplankton. Samples of the phytoplankton can be taken directly from the water and used for other things. Plankton are collected on filters, dragged through the water, and behind ships. So that way they're collecting it so that they can find out a little bit more about it, what it does, what it feeds, the bacteria in it, how it feeds. I know that it's good for zooplankton, which is also a very important thing that we need to have. So, I mean, just really reading a lot, it seems like I'm not getting enough knowledge of it. It's like there's just all kinds of stuff out there. I know that phytoplankton are responsible for most of the transfer of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere to the ocean. Carbon dioxide, I'm probably not saying that right, is consumed during photosynthesis, and the carbon is incorporated in the phytoplankton, just as carbon is stored in wood and leaves of a tree. Most of the carbon is returned to near surface water when phytoplankton are eaten or decomposed of. Some fall into the ocean depths, which means what falls down is food and nourishment for the ocean floor and what's on the ocean floor. So the plants, the crustaceans, the zooplankton, just a bunch of other little things that are down there that like your shrimp and your crab will eat. And then your fish come and eat your crustacean, and then your crustacean, let's see, the fish eat your crustacean, and the bigger fish come and eat those fish, and then the seals eat those, and the bears eat that. So do you see my whole thing here? It's all start of a food chain. Not only is it a food chain for the sea life, but it's also a food chain for us humans. So it's really important that we have them. Not only is it producing carbon monoxide and stuff like that for the photosynthesis. That stuff is what's creating our air. So I'm going to get more into that. I just thought I'd let y'all know I'm here. I haven't forgot yet. I'm still doing research on the phytoplanktons and our oxygen, and I'm getting ready to grow my own phytoplankton with my grandkids. I'm going to make it a little, a nice little science project for them so they'll enjoy it. I think we should let our kids know what is going on, but we should do it in a way that they're not absolutely frightened of it. So teaching them how to grow phytoplankton would be a good way of showing them, that life is out there and we can help with the oxygen to keep life out there. So keep in mind I'm going to come back and I'll let you know more of what I'm researching and what I'm reading. And go check it out, because it seems like there's so much information about it out there that I can't get enough of the knowledge. And I'm trying to come back at you and explain it in a way that we can all understand, because myself, I have to read it a couple of times for it to, sink in. And that's okay, because the more that I read it, the more it sinks in, the more it's going to stay there. So that makes it easier for me to explain it to you, so that maybe people that have a hard time comprehending things or learning things like I do because of my dyslexic, and then I have test anxieties. But anyway, if I can learn it and then I can come to you and explain it a little bit easier, maybe you can understand it too, and understand the importance of having it out there. So go grow your phytoplankton and do your Fukushima. Blessed be, everybody. See you later.